Okay, as we look at the moon here on a beautiful Tuesday morning, we are reading day 86, titled Hunger for the Word, and we are reading Revelation 6, verses 5 and 6. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine." Revelation 6, verses 5 and 6. Hyperinflation is said to occur when a nation's monetary inflation rate rises by 50% or more in a month. During World War II, Hungary experienced some of the worst hyperinflation in history. With a daily inflation rate of 207%, prices on goods doubled every 15 hours. John's vision of the third seal being opened revealed a time of spiritual hunger and inflation in the world. It begins with a black horse holding a pair of scales. The first horse he saw was white and represented a period of church history that was prosperous in carrying the pure gospel to every creature under heaven. Colossians 1, verses 23. Why now a black horse? Black suggests the opposite of a pure doctrine, denoting a period when false doctrines were infecting and being taught by the church. A pair of scales for weighing goods reminds us of Belshazzar's feast in Babylon, when the wicked king mocked God. The message given to the ruler was, "You have been weighed in the balances and found wanting." Daniel 5, verse 27. The church, during the beginning of these dark ages, AD 313 through 538, suppressed Bible truth and is, therefore, symbolized by a black horse. A voice in this vision proclaims a quart of wheat for a denarius and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius. Revelation 6, verse 6. A denarius was equivalent to a day's wage, and a quart of wheat was approximately what one person could eat in a day. A married person with 4 kids would find 1 quart a stretch. Barley, a cheaper and less nourishing grain, was eaten when times were difficult. Usually a denarius could purchase 24 quarts of barley. Thus, this period of church history was marked by a famine for the hearing the word of the Lord, Amos 8, verse 11. Fortunately, the oil and wine, which represents gifts from God to provide spiritual strength, Psalms 104, verse 15, Isaiah 25, verse 6, and Luke 22, verse 20, were not taken away during this time. The prayer: Dear God, give me today the daily bread of heaven, nourishing spiritual food from your word. Amen. For further study, you can read Matthew 20, verse 2, John 6, verse 35 and 63, and Acts 20, verses 29 and 30. Have a blessed day.